Williams team principal and CEO, has essentially backed Alex Albon to be the team leader for Williams in 2022, obviously with the departure of George Russell heading to Mercedes. This is a big deal for Alex Albon, not only to be coming back into Formula One as we've known for a couple of months, but to also be in a role now where he presumably, according to Williams CEO, is actually going to be the team leader and responsible for really, being, I guess, the main driver of the two between him and Latifi. And I would like to hear your thoughts in the comment section below about this, I should say. Not that I'm against it at all. I mean, of course, I love Alex Albon. I'm so happy that he's getting another shot. And of course, he has years in Formula One. I guess I was a little bit confused at the idea initially that he would be the team leader over Latifi for the simple part, in fact, that Latifi's obviously been with the team since his introduction into Formula One officially. He's been there for a couple of years. I would have thought that Latifi would have more knowledge and anything that could really help the team, and I just automatically assumed that he would be moved into the leader role, and then Alex Albon essentially would be the number 2 driver, despite the fact that I think we all pretty much understand and should know at this point that I think Alex Albon is clearly the better of the 2 drivers. So of course, obviously, hindsight, it makes sense. And, of course, I'm happy for Albon. I cannot wait to see him back on track. But I just thought that with what Nicholas has been able to probably learn and develop from his time in the team in the last couple of years, I would have just thought that he probably would have been better suited to kind of be in that leadership role, so to speak, at least with his knowledge and his expertise and experiences being with that team. But apparently that is going to be Alex Albon's responsibility. And in all honesty, I think Williams will finally start to look much better. I would love to see them finish in the points on a semi-regular basis. I think a lot of us would love to see Williams kind of return to that glory. Of course, even better than that would be challenging the top tier teams, but we're not sure how soon or how far off they may be from that. This 2022 season is so up in the air. We're not 100% sure who is going to be dominant as far as the top teams, which of the mid-tier or midfield and teams below them are going to either progress or digress. It all just depends, I guess, on what the teams are doing here in this off season and how they're trying to work with the new car and the regulations and trying to maximize the efficiency that they can get to make themselves more competitive. It's going to be extremely interesting, and I just would love to see Williams really fighting in these races, not just every blue moon, but I would like for the 2022 season for us to look back at it and be able to say, hey, Williams was really competitive this year, much more competitive than they've probably been in the last, 5 or 6 years, especially so. I think it's great that Alex Albon is essentially getting that role. I don't know if you would necessarily call it a promotion since he just got to the team a couple of months ago. But nonetheless, I'm excited to see what him as a leader is going to be able to do for this Williams team and just how hopefully he'll help that team elevate themselves and be back competing, at least for some points finishes throughout a good portion of the season. You guys let me know your thoughts in regards to this story in the comment section below. We shall take it from there. If you're new, make sure to subscribe here for weekly Formula One content. And I believe that's all I have for you guys today. But I will see you all later. Goodbye.